Hey, I'm Sam Grossman. I'm at the CollegeHumor offices. I'm going to be talking to some of the cast members and finding a little bit more about how this place works. I'm here with Katie Marovitch from CollegeHumor.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with CollegeHumor?
So I actually started out as an intern, and from there, I guess I did a really good job being an intern because I then just became like everyone in the company's assistant for like a year. I just popped to different desks, and then I was really involved with the Upright Citizens Brigade in Los Angeles, and I think that word got out here that I was like a performer writer, and so they started like putting me in things if they ever needed someone to like fill in, and then it just like kept happening, and I started writing, and so now I'm like their writer's assistant and junior cast member, but I like write and act for them.
Cool.
My name is Sam Reich, and I am head of original content.
Oh, Siobhan Thompson. Hello, everybody. I did a few sketches with them when they were based in New York, because I was friends with a few of them because I was a performer at the UCB Theatre in New York. I was on a sketch team there. And then at the beginning of 2005, I was asked to write a packet to submit to work here full-time, which was, I think I had to write 3 sketches and 10 pitches for other sketches. And then I got hired, which is great. And I moved here from New York. March 23rd was my start date of 2015. So I've been here for almost 2 years.
My name is Mike Trapp. I got started at CollegeHumor actually in the sales department. I was out of college and I was working a job that I hated and didn't like very much. But a friend of mine used to work for CollegeHumor, Owen Parsons, who now writes for The Daily Show. We were college friends, and he had an internship here and had sort of like moved up one step just when right after we created Dorkly, which is one of our sister sites. He started writing there, and I was able to get an interview for his old job, and then from there I kind of just kept snaking my way. I convinced them from sales that maybe I was funny and maybe I could write and they should let me write some stuff, and moved to editorial, and from there onto video, and I just kind of kept weaseling my way through different departments from there. Yeah.
So you're the head writer now?
I'm the head writer now.
What's the funniest sketch that you've been in?
That I've been in? Oh, Lord. That's a real tough one. Well, Look Who's Late to Work, I think it's called. Was extremely fun to do just because we got to be really dumb with each other. One of the nice things about working here is that we've all worked here for a while and we're very good friends. And I feel like the most fun sketches to do are the ones where we get to just kind of goof off. Making sketches is such a different experience every day. I feel like it's hard to pick a favorite.
It was an early one that I was in is like hiding that you're out of shape. Trying to play basketball with my friends, and then it was just the cast members and just being really bad at it. And it was like the most fun to shoot because we were actually on a basketball court, and like it was very hard to shoot, but it was so much fun. And I had to be like really sweaty through like each scene. I got sweatier and sweatier, and so they actually put like they were like spraying me with water and then putting like moisturizer all over my like shirt. It was so gross, but it was like very fun.
Maybe we wrote this sketch a long time ago, which was 3 stormtroopers talking about the Death Star blowing up as if they were talking about 9/11. And one of them's like, I slept through my alarm that morning. God, if I had slept through my alarm. And the other stormtrooper's like, you can't think like that. And it was so dark and so daring because of the controversial nature of the subject matter. And we decided to release it on 9/11. And I was sort of like scared the whole time that we were just going to like be crucified for it. And instead, people really loved it, and I still get a lot of credit for it. So that might be my favorite sketch I've ever made.
This room is new?
This room is new, yeah. This used to be a boring old conference room, and we just built this, kind of touched it up. We're going to be shooting some videos in here, sort of a chance to do, sometimes we want to make videos that are like things like monologues and game shows and things like that are easier, and we kind of always wanted a standing set that we could just really easily just roll videos out. So this is sort of our attempt to be able to do that.
Is there any sketch that you pitched that you thought should have become a video?
Yeah, all the time. There's Grant and I have a running joke where before a pitch meeting he'll turn to me and be like, Katie, I need another pitch. Do you have one for me? And then I will tell him, like, on the spot, a pitch that I have. And it always has to do with somebody's hair. So it started out with a pitch that was guy whose hair is long and gets stuck places. And then it was like girl whose hair is too beautiful. It always has to do with somebody's hair, but it's always like spur of the moment. So I'm like, we should just start making these. They would be terrible, but for us, it'd be like a private inside joke sketch, which is very funny to me. But yeah,
That sounds funny.
Yeah, I like it. It's my favorite bit that we do.
What is something that goes on behind the scenes of College Humor that you think viewers should know about?
Oh man, I don't know if they should know this or not. We have an inter-office chat system that the writers, there are 6 of us, and we all sit together in one part of the office. And it's generally pretty quiet because people, it's a big open office where everyone's working on projects. The producers are trying to produce, accountants are trying to account, and we're sitting over there theoretically writing. We're sitting on this inter-office chat system in our group chat doing the worst bits for hours, and just hours. Do you remember last year there was a video where a guy from Boston, 2 guys from Boston were out on the Atlantic, and they came across a big fish and they thought it was a baby whale. The guy's talking to his friend Jay, and he sees a baby whale. Doesn't matter if you remember the video or not. We spent all afternoon one day just pretending we were those guys in the on-office chat system. Truly, 4 hours we were those guys in that chat. Never made it into a sketch. Was useless. Was time wasted. Couldn't be less productive. We'll spend hours on there. It would be us sitting at our computers quietly, and then all of a sudden laughing, and people in the office thinking like, "What are they doing over there?"
Do you read the comments?
I do, and I shouldn't. The comments are pretty horrifying.
I do. I would say I read them, but I don't take them very seriously. Our YouTube comment section is kind of weird and meta. And what we've learned is that we have a lot of haters in the comment section, but still the videos do very, very well. We get a lot of love in the comment section too. It's always a sort of a mixed bag. So I don't know. At a certain point, you just kind of get jaded to the comment section. You stop taking it as seriously. But every once in a while, there's actually a piece of insightful feedback in there, and so it's worth being brave and venturing into it every once in a while. The best feedback that I've ever gotten: Sam is hot.
It's good feedback.
Yeah. The worst feedback I've ever gotten is Sam looks like Paul Giamatti with cancer.
Ooh. Where do you see the future of College Humor going?
Oh God. I have no idea. Hopefully we'll be doing more like long form stuff. We've been doing more little series. We just did our Purge Halloween special, which was 4 videos. So hopefully we'll be doing more of those with different holidays, and yeah, I could see us doing like more little series, I guess.
I think, for the last couple of years, we have been trying to take College Humor talent and College Humor IP and trying to blow it up vis-a-vis other sort of bigger, higher budget opportunities. And I think that we'll probably continue to do that. Time will tell whether or not we figure out a way of leveraging the fan base into some kind of premium experience of College Humor. We're sort of trying to figure that out right now.
So that's where you see the future of College Humor going?
Potentially, we'll see. We'll see.
I have been really excited by the push that we are making right now to make videos that all live in one world. What I mean by that is there's a continuity to the videos where if something is true in one video, it might also be true in another video, which lets us build up our characters. There's me, Grant, the writer, but there's also the character Grant that I play in the College Humor videos. To let that character be consistent from one video to another is a nice way to build jokes up over time, which gives us, if our sketch is 3 minutes long, it's a nice way to build something for longer than just the 3 minutes that we have in that video. That's been something that the audience has been responding to lately that I've been really excited about playing with. Something new to get to write.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Panda with a superpower, a fridge in its stomach. What's in the fridge? What's the superpower? And what's its name?
Yep.
Okay. Like pooped money or something like that. That'd be pretty good. I'd probably run through like a lot of bamboo costs, I guess. Like I'd probably have to do a cost benefit analysis there to make sure that like the cost of bamboo was like leveling out to like the money I was getting out of it. But that seems like a good place to land on. I mean, this is magic, so I mean, probably just like a cold beer. Like if I can always know that like it's been a hard day, I can go to my Panda, open my Panda, and know that there will be a cold beer waiting for me. That's pretty nice. I like pets that have like old person names. You know what I'm talking about? Like some people like name their pets, you know, like more fanciful things, but I kind of like those names like Archibald or whatever. That's like, that is a name, but you never meet anyone named Archibald anymore. So like I'd probably name it something like that, like Clarence or Margaret or something like that.
The biggest lesson that I learned as a writer and as a creative person in my career is that everything is bad at first. You write something bad and then you revise it and revise it and revise it until it's good.
What kind of person were you in high school?
Okay, I think the character that I kind of play in College Humor is like depressed, kind of weird. I think that is genuinely me. So like in high school, people thought I was funny, but also really weird. I was valedictorian and I gave the speech and it was like just very funny. It was like I just viewed it as a chance to do stand-up, and I guess that's who I was. I was just like weird, funny, sad, just who I am now. But yeah, I don't think I've changed.
What is a fun fact about you?
I'm a high school dropout. Do not follow my footsteps.
What advice would you give to 15-year-old you?
Calm down would be one. Of more just like stop worrying about things. And also don't, and take more risks, would be the big thing. I was pretty risk averse. It was very much like, okay, what can I do to make everything plannable and clear? I'll get good grades so I can go to a good college and I can get into a major that has like a very planned route, and everything was like plan. It was very hard for me to learn that, because this is an industry where you can't plan and you have to take risks. You have to kind of, be willing to, work a lot and maybe not get something in return for a while, and just kind of throw yourself out there to angry commenters and angry crowds, and it took a long time to convince myself that was an okay thing. So if I had a future version of myself time traveling and, I knew I could trust me, just knowing that it's okay to take risks sometimes and not everything needs to be planned, I think is very valuable.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. It was very nice talking with you. Yeah, we'll do this.